Hello, welcome back to my channel. Have you met Benjamin yet? Did you see our first video? Just showing that he's here, he's here. And in fact, I was so excited to just get back on YouTube and show him that I completely forgot to tell you how big he was. And that was the big question that I kept getting asked. So he was 9 pounds, 10 ounces. My biggest baby for sure. My biggest one before Benjamin was 8 pounds, 8 ounces. So he was a big guy. He was 16 days overdue though, so in some ways I'm amazed that he wasn't bigger. Some of you were predicting I'd have an 11-pound baby, but I didn't. So it was a very difficult birth. I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I thought I would first take you back to the beginning before I went into labor, because I kept trying to vlog so that I could share the whole weekend with you, and I have a lot of bits and pieces that show the story. It got crazy at the end, but let's start back at the beginning. Come on out and say good morning to the people. It is Monday morning, and it's Leo's birthday.
Leo's birthday.
Leo said that the baby has been waiting to be born on his birthday. That's what he told me. On May 1st, he said, "Mom, do you think the baby will wait to be born until my birthday?" And I said, "No, of course not, because your birthday's not till the 17th, and that is so far away. And my due date is tomorrow, so of course he won't wait that long." But here we are.
And still not born.
Leo's birthday and no baby, so.
Maybe he's waiting for his blanket.
His blanket from Grandma to be done. Yeah,
Yes,
so
he
it's
said.
just now starting to drizzle. We had some breakfast outside because it was a beautiful morning, and everybody is extremely wound up.
Chocolate cereal. It was all the chocolate, Mom.
And oh, here he is, the hard-working milking man. Thank you for milking.
Howdy.
So I guess I'm gonna have to head inside here. I'm under our umbrella right now, but it's just a matter of time before it starts blowing in on me.
But Daddy did kindness. Vice direction.
Birthday boy. How does it feel, Leo, to be 13?
It feels like another day, except that I get presents. It's not 13 yet.
Well, 501. Is that when you were born?
501.
No,
I
that
think it was.
me.
Were you 501?
How do you feel?
I thought you were 1123. And he was 501.
No, I remember you saying 501 for Silas.
Oh, 1123 for Leo? I'm getting you too confused. We gotta get out the baby books. Get out the baby books. Let's get the evidence down.
Lydia doesn't have any evidence. Haha. I guess the people would.
Oh, you have evidence. You were born at 3 o'clock in the morning after making me labor all night long.
It was 4. It was 4 the next day. No, it wasn't. I think it was 1. It was 4 o'clock. It was early.
Mom, how did you
I'm not entering.
You weren't even there.
I'm not entering into this battle because I don't remember.
How do you know that?
Article. Yeah, it was put together picture.
Do you remember when they were all born? What time?
It said Lydia
No.
born on blah blah 4 o'clock.
I don't either.
How did you?
501.
Damn.
You were 501. Okay, I had you two flip. Then you must have been 1123 or something like
It
that.
doesn't say.
Oh, keep looking. It
Did
should
you
say.
have a baby shower for
No,
me?
it should say you did.
Everybody's. No, people brought you gifts just for you, but we didn't have a shower. Aw, you're looking through. Everybody's inspired now. You've got baby books all over the place. Oh, you're so cute. Look at you.
I'm so cute. On the table.
Oh, James, did you get Leo a gift?
The smallest first.
Did you give him a happy birthday hug today?
James, I didn't have enough time to write it on. Look at me.
Oh, watch out for Lydia's shoes.
Right, she's like, I'll help open right now.
And open.
First.
All right, let's see you, Leo.
11:17.
11:17. Okay, that was
like
pretty
a-
close. Oh, hold on a second. I want to see how cute Leo is. Look at him. Oh.
Look at Bella. She's trying to bite my ear.
Oh, she did. She liked poking your eyeballs, and
Biting ears.
one time she tried to carry you. That was scary. Baby.
Who is that? Say.
That was you?
Who is
Now,
that?
Leo was
Lydia's
8 pounds 8 ounces, and my ultrasound last week said that their estimate for this baby
Look, I have
is
earrings.
8 pounds 6 ounces.
Oh, I have earrings. Look,
Yeah, that time, right. It's been a week, but yeah, they estimated that he was 8 pounds 6 ounces by the measurements, and she said This lady's been doing this for 30 years.
I love pink balloons.
Just a minute. 30 years she's been doing this, and so she's like so good at it. And she said that before I came in, I guess a couple days, another mom had come in, and she gave her the weight, and it was within an ounce. The baby was within an ounce of her estimation. So she's good. But we'll see how much he's grown in a week if he's born today.
Well,
I'm not having any indication of labor for those who are curious.
he's gonna be born tonight. You're either gonna go into labor tonight. You are gonna go into labor
Leo
tonight.
thinks tonight's
That's
the
what
night.
happened. No, that's what happened with Lydia.
Look at me and Leo's my best friend.
So over the weekend, we had out-of-town family visit us. We did not have a baby to show them, but we had a great time. My uncle is a musician, so he played with my dad, and my grandma even got me up dancing. I thought for sure that would bring labor on right away.
The balance don't stick. It doesn't cause anything.
Right?
What are you
And
doing?
then
How
we're
did you
gonna
know
put
the
here,
door like goes?
Oh, he's doing the
Right.
Legos.
and then
She
we're
does
gonna
not
put
like
this
it.
guy.
There's all
Let's
kinds
put
of different
him.
things
Let's put
you
him
can
here
use.
this time.
People use Kool-Aid in there, but it is.
Does she keep bringing you more pieces?
Yeah.
What did you do? Oh yeah, there she goes. So the evening of Leo's birthday, and he really did want a birthday buddy. I was pretty amazed, but that evening I started having contractions, pretty regular contractions. They weren't strong enough to stop me from doing normal activity, but they were regular, so I thought, okay, I'm 16 days late, well 15 days late at that point. And so this probably is labor. We finished, we had dinner. I played a game with some of the kids while Jason put the little ones to bed. And then we sent Bella to bed because she did want to be at the birth, but I thought it might be a while, so we just said, you know, go to sleep, and then we will definitely wake you up whenever it gets closer. Over the next hour, my contractions stayed regular, and they felt lower. I don't exactly know how to describe it, but they just kind of felt lower and more productive. So Jason went ahead and set up the birth pool so that he could start filling it with water.
So I have been told that I need to talk to you. So there's signs that she's progressing in labor right now. So in true form and control, my wife puts off being in labor until the kids are in bed.
Well, you know, it's just a lot nicer that way. I can just take care of myself, not anybody else. I think I do kind of stop my labor until everything's, like all my ducks are in a row. I think I just kind of pause things.
Well, she started having stronger contractions, then the mucus plug came out, and so she is definitely progressing.
Yeah, that, actually, I'm glad that happened, because I was praying that God would make it really clear to me that it wouldn't just be random contractions, because I've never, in all of my labors, had like consistent contractions to indicate, right? Since Bella was born, which is so difficult to know if you're in labor or not when you don't have any consistent contractions. I don't know. This just feels like a dream because I'm not having these painful contractions. So if it hadn't been for the mucus plug, I probably would think I wasn't in labor.
Right.
I don't know.
But her contractions are as regular as hers have ever been. We've texted the midwives and Aunt Amy and the grandparents, kind of let them know, generally speaking, what's going on. And I guess we'll see how it goes. So there's a cap, of course, but then there's a fitting that either lets all the air out, or lets you put air, like if you take it completely loose. So there's like a cap, something else that screws in, and then the part that's there. So if I unscrew them all, it's like, and so that's how I got it started. And then but there's a little valve in there that is like rubber, and it stops because the air wants to come this way. So it's really slick. That's pretty nice. And the diameter just fits perfectly, which was like, wow, that's kind of unusual. Maybe it came with it. Maybe. But I don't think so, because this is a different brand. So that's awesome.
It fits in there really nicely.
Do you think we'll have the same kind of fun when I go to empty the pool?
Oh, what kind of fun did you have last time? Because I never filmed it, and actually I recorded a video of me telling Lydia's birth story, and it got deleted, and I just didn't have the heart to do it again, so yeah. They actually never heard it.
So last time I decided that, I saw these really awesome like water fountains. No, you did not. Tell the true story. All right. So at the end, I'm cleaning it up, and of course, there's blood and whatnot in the pool, and I have a sump pump that I was using to push the water outside, and there's a couple different fittings I had on there rigged up, and instead of moving it by the handle as a normal person should, I grab it by the fittings. We were so tired. This is 4 a.m. Yeah, whatever.
4 a.m.
So whenever I did that, it came and just erupted, and this is all, after birth, water shooting everywhere. Yeah. On the papers, important papers. Do you remember that? Her journal, her notes. I really don't remember it. I was just in awe of how beautiful Lydia was. So, no. That's good, because it was pretty crazy and gross. You just catch a bug. Yeah. Good job. So, we're not doing that again. No. Live and learn. Yeah. I am so excited. I don't know. I'm just so glad that this isn't my first baby, because instead of being nervous or scared, I'm just so excited to birth this baby and to meet him and see what he's like. I just can't believe it. My midwife team arrived a little before 11, and at this point my contractions were very regular, and they were painful enough that I decided to get into the pool to labor in the water. Like really short and close together. It became clear that something was not right. I was having such painful contractions, but I just couldn't seem to move forward. So it turns out that my cervix would just not cooperate with me. It would not just fully open to allow baby to come down, and that was what was holding things up and also causing such painful contraction. So we ended up having to move to a laying down position. My midwife realized that she was going to have to really help him by just kind of holding back that cervix that wouldn't do its job on its own, so that I would be able to push him out. What made it even more challenging was that instead of his head presenting with, I guess babies kind of usually have their chin down, his chin was up. So it was this whole top of the head, which is a lot bigger. It's not the way they're supposed to come out. And so that made it even harder. At first, I was pushing and he would just kind of slip back up again because of all of these things. And so I realized that I was going to have to push him as far as I could and then just hold and hold and hold until another contraction came, and then push him a little more and hold, all while my midwife was working with me on the cervix. And so it was the most painful thing I've ever been through. It was the hardest birth that I've ever had. Yes, Lord, please.
We named him Benjamin Luke. He was 9 pounds, 10 ounces, and 20 3/4 inches long. He finally ended up being born at 2:56 a.m. So it was 3 hours past the point that I thought, okay, here we go. He's there. I'm ready to push him out. It was 3 hours later past that point. So not what I expected. Leo did not quite get a birthday buddy because he was born the next day on May 18th, early Tuesday morning. But, you know, the Lord is sovereign over all of these details, so now sweet Benjamin has his own day. And it is a day that I will celebrate his birth, not just his birth, but also how the Lord provided for him to arrive safely, for everything to go well, for my midwife's knowledge, for the support that Jason gave me, and my sister being there, and Bella being there. There were just so many blessings on that day, and those are the things that I will always remember and celebrate. So thank you so much for sharing my story with me. We'll get back to our regular vlogging so you can join us with life here at the Kreke house. We love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.